What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about my LDC extra heavy rod. This is their production rod right here. I think it's one of their older models. I got this probably about 2 months ago from a buddy named Rob down here in Arizona. I got a really great steal on this rod. If you usually want to get a rod like this, you have to wait quite a long time, anywhere from like 3 months to up to even a year for this rod. And luckily my buddy had it, nobody jumped on it, and I said finally, like, you know what, I've always wanted an LDC, so I'm going to grab it. So I went down, I picked it up, and so far I absolutely love it. I've caught, I think, 4 fish on it now, and it's an absolutely amazing rod. Super sensitive, has great backbone, and just an absolute overall super sick rod. And what I love mostly about this rod is just the handle length. Now most of my other Swimbait rods that I have, the handle lengths are probably only go down to here, which is super short for these big swimbaits. Like when I was throwing my 10-inch HUD on my iRod Genesis 2, their XL swim, it's an 8-foot rod, the handle pretty much was here, and it was super hard to throw that 10-inch HUD without hurting myself. And then I put the 10-inch HUD on this rod, and with that extra length of the handle, I can really use more of the rod instead of myself to throw out the bait. And I think that's such a huge key when throwing big baits, is not to hurt yourself, but let the rod do all the work. And so far, it's been putting in so much work for me. Now, you guys may see that this is a spiral wrap, where your first guide's normal, second one's kind of starting to go, third one also kind of going, and then the last ones will be on the bottom. Now, it's all kind of preference on if you want a rod like that. Now, the theory behind it is that it gives you a little more torque, and that the line doesn't touch the rod of the blank, and which can help, I guess, when fighting bigger fish. Now, I heard it's more of a factor when you're throwing more conventional gear like jerk baits, but so far it's all preference. You really don't need a spiral wrap. A lot of dudes just think that it's really cool. It's a cool looking, way to wrap a rod. And again, it's all kind of preference. There's nothing like really huge about it, because before the spiral wraps, people would just catching big fish and having no problems on just regular rods. Now, this rod, like I said, is an 8-foot extra heavy. Now this rod is pretty stiff. Even though it's got such a really good tip, I'm able to throw baits anywhere from probably 3 ounces all the way up to 9 ounces. I can throw my Hinkle trout relatively well actually on this rod, and I can even downsize to like an HPH or like an 8-inch HUD and throw it really effectively. On Lowdown Custom Rods, he's got his white labels now. That's his production rods right now. You guys can go check it out on his site. Definitely a super sick rod if you guys are looking for like a custom rod and kind of getting away from like the regular manufacturer kind of rods. You guys definitely check this out. Now, of course, there's many other different guys who will do custom rods. You got Mark Neflis, you got Swimbait Marbles, and you got a few other guys that are doing wrap rods. And you guys can always also go check out those. They probably have less wait time. Lowdown Custom Rods is the most popular custom rods out there, so the wait is going to be a lot longer than going to some of the smaller guys out there. Now, the rod maker himself, his name is Ben Donati. I've talked to him a couple times. He's a really cool guy, down to earth, and he's been doing this for such a long time. He knows what he's doing. So if you guys have any doubt in getting a LDC, just hit him up. Look at the testaments. Manny Chi, he's one of my good friends. The only rods that he throws are LDCs. So that's going to do it for this quick little review. Again, I'll probably give it a 10 out of 10 just because I absolutely love this rod so far. It's an amazing rod. If you guys have any questions about this rod, you can hit up myself or you can hit up Ben on one of his many social medias that he's got, either on Instagram, Facebook, and probably even Twitter, because Ben, he's a really social guy. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, chase your dreams. Lowdown Customs was most likely the most. Lowdown Customs is the most popular rod. Lowdown Custom Rods is probably the most popular custom rod builder. Okay, chill. Alright. Lowdown Custom Rods is the most popular.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Alright.